Let me ask you a simple question. What if one soldier could control an entire air force of 100 drones? That is, he could launch them within minutes. He could coordinate with them in real time and he could strike targets with precision. And all of this without any continuous human control. Now, this is not something that is science fiction. This is China's Atlas drone swarm system. It was recently unveiled by the People's Liberation Army. And the system represents a major shift of how wars may be fought in the future. Because this is not just about drones, it is about artificial intelligence, it is about automation, and it is also about algorithm driven warfare. So today we will break this down on what exactly the Atlas system is, how it works, and why is it worrying the military planners around the world. So welcome viewers to Legacy IAS. In this we are going to cover a very important article that has appeared in the Indian Express, and that is why China's new Atlas drone swarm system could worry India and the world. Now, to understand all of this, to understand how it works or what is the Atlas system, we must start with the basics. The basics. What do the experts call it? That is what exactly the system is. Now, if we could make a mistake of just thinking that it is a drone system, but this is not just a drone; it is an entire battlefield platform. Experts describe it as a mini battlefield network on wheels. It consists of three components. Three components meaning one is a launch vehicle, another is a command vehicle, and then you have a support vehicle. Now, the first one, the launch vehicle. The launch vehicle is called the Swarm 2 platform. That is, it can carry and release around 48 drones. Coming to the second vehicle, that is the command vehicle. It can control up to 96 drones at the same time. And here's the shocking part. All of this, it can be managed by a single operator. This means that one person can coordinate reconnaissance, attack, and communication missions simultaneously. So, if you have to understand this in simple words, this is not a drone system, this is actually a mobile air force. Now, further, let us understand how does the system work. AI driven kill chain. We'll understand this. First, we'll understand how this system works. Okay. First is the launch speed. That means it launches every 3 seconds. Okay. The system launches one drone in every 3 seconds, which means that nearly 100 drones can be deployed in about 5 minutes. But if you are thinking that speed is the major part or the major feature of this, it is not so. It is not the real game changer. What real game changer here is that is intelligence. Yani ki, this system uses artificial intelligence to execute a full kill chain, and that is without any continuous human control. So here is how it works. So reconnaissance drones that will go first, they will scan and directly identify the targets. Then the electronic warfare drones follow. They jam energy radars and communication. And finally your strike drones engage and they hit the targets precisely. All of this happens with drones communicating among themselves. They adjust positions, they avoid collisions with each other, and they also adapt mid flight. So, important point here is that drones are not just controlled, they are coordinated. Again, in simple words, if we have to frame it, we can say that the real weapon is not drone. It is the algorithm that is controlling the swarm of drones. Now, what makes it different? That is why Atlas is a game changer. Why is it so different and why are we so concerned? How is it different from the existing drone systems? Now understand this, the traditional drones are individually controlled. They require multiple operators and they depend heavily on communication links. Atlas changes that completely. First, you will have artificial intelligence autonomy. यानी कि each drone can identify targets, it can plan routes, it can also adapt to changes, it can even contribute and continue missions if the communication is lost. The second thing is swarm intelligence. Swarm intelligence. Okay. The drones behave like a collective system. That means they are sharing data, they are adjusting formations, and they are also working as a team in effect. Okay. Then you have they are hard to detect and intercept. That is, there is minimal human involvement also. That means there is, instead of multiple command layers, there is one operator who supervises the entire swarm. And fourth is this survivability. Okay, that means a swarm is something very hard to stop. It is difficult to stop a swarm. Okay, even if some drones are destroyed, others will go on to continue the mission in heavy numbers. So we have to again understand this in simple words. You cannot fight a swarm like you fight a single aircraft. Now, what are the global implications of all of this? This is a very important question. That future of warfare is changing. Future of warfare is changing. Now, why does this matter? First thing is warfare is changing. This means that war are moving from soldiers and tanks. That was a traditional warfare that we had. It is moving towards artificial intelligence and autonomous systems. Second thing, threat to traditional air defense. That means traditional defense systems are vulnerable. Missile defense systems are designed for limited targets. But what about the swarm? The swarm attacks overwhelm them with numbers. That means kill them with quantity. Third, strategic implications of potential use. Okay. Strategic implications, such systems can be used. They can be used with respect to Taiwan in conflict scenarios. It could be used against India during the border tensions, and it could also go into some regional conflicts. Okay. Fourth thing, global drone arms race. Global arms race. Yani ki countries, there are some countries like US, Russia, and India. They are now investing heavily in drone and counter drone systems. An important insight here is that the future wars will not be decided by who has better weapons, but by who has the better algorithms. Okay. Now, the bigger lesson here to understand this final piece of knowledge, from weapons to systems, weapons to system. That means the war is not no longer about any individual weapon. It is about how integrated your systems are. In Atlas, we find that reconnaissance, communication, and strike all are a part of one automated chain. The second thing, human role reducing. That means human role is reducing. They are not controlling every action anymore. They are just supervising the systems that already have intelligence enough to run themselves. Third, the decision speed, faster decision cycles. Okay. Artificial intelligence compresses all of this decision making time from minutes to seconds. And finally, there are some ethical concerns, ethical and security concerns. That means if machines start making those targeting decisions, accountability becomes a serious issue. So now ask yourself, what wins the war of today? Is it more soldiers on the ground, or is it better systems? Final takeaway line that you can take away from this particular issue is that the future of warfare is not about fighting harder. It is about thinking harder. And systems like Atlas are designed to think faster than humans. Thank you so much.